The Communication Department is a department of service. It exists to assist the conference in its communication and to facilitate news stories, providing resources and training for local churches and leaders in the conference. During the past 4 years, the department started developing strategies to implement better communication structures with the aim to increase news coverage, create professional website, a corporate image, and increase training, giving the conference a higher visibility in the media through membership engagement. The role of the Communication Department has now expanded to being one of service as well as one of evangelism. In a world where everyone is overloaded with information, it becomes increasingly important for the Communication Department to enable the laity to effectively tell their stories through news, websites, and social media. But before you can begin to reach people, you need to be accessible, you need to be digitally available. Our website is the foundation for all our outreach and for our identity today. Recognizing that the web does not have regional boundaries, it became apparent to me that a coherent web strategy for the church in the entire UK was needed. I contacted the BUC, and through a close collaboration with the British Union Conference, a new large web platform for the Adventist Church in the UK was launched in 2013. The website has made the South England Conference more visible as part of a corporate identity of the Adventist Church in the UK. By its very nature, successful websites are never static, and development will always continue. However, it is already clear that the strategic goals have been achieved. Statistics show that there are nearly double the number of visitors to the site as compared to the website in 2010 and 11. They stay longer and visit more than one page. Simply put, we are reaching more people and they all are reading more of our content. That's good news. With the increased news reporting, there has also been an increased SEC presence in BUC News. Our articles are regularly picked up by the Global Adventist News Network. This was especially noticeable during the department's 2012 Olympic coverage, which was generally reported by ANN. And considering our conference size, we are receiving coverage far above expectations. Communication training in conjunction with media training has been undertaken in local churches across the conference and at the annual training conferences. In 2012 and 13, this took form of a SEC Media Academy, and in 2014 and 15, it was GAIN, the Global Adventist Internet Network, a GC brand. SEC Communication established itself as a department that hosts outstanding training conferences with global high-quality presenters. While the target for these conferences were to aid SEC members, these conferences attracted attendees from across Europe. This provided SEC members with the opportunity to mix with international professionals and gain inspiration to local churches. An array of presenters from US, Europe and UK brought inspiring keynotes, which were then mixed with hands-on workshops, all to equip local attendees for service in the local church. We have seen a clear correlation between training and news submission. Those churches that had training were more likely to submit more news stories and of a better quality. Social media is a growing platform that straddles both the communication and media department. The communication department continues to develop its social media presence with particular postings on Facebook, sharing news stories, photos from events, infographics, program broadcasts, TV programs and camp meeting programs. The intent is for churches to use the South England Conference Facebook page as a source to share things on their church and on their private Facebook pages. The director has incorporated training at local church level in using Facebook as a ministry, and more churches are now seen using this method of sharing and outreach. The 2012 London Olympic drew the world's attention to the heart of the SEC. Athletes, volunteers, spectators, and global media all flocked and descended on London. Through the hospitality of the director, the department hosted 2 GC Communication Associates and an ANN reporter during their visit to London in 2012. We also accomplished a broad news coverage of events and stories in video and written format. These got shared and the news went global. Another impact of our experience of the Maximizing Our Impact at 2012 in London Olympics has been shared with communication and media professionals in the Adventist Global Church. This resulted in the GC looking at utilizing other global sporting events as evangelistic opportunities. Thus, the Media and Communication Department at SEC have inspired policies and development at GC level. In these last 4 years, a wide range of directories and other publications have been produced by the department. The new Live Streaming as a Ministry booklet is just being one of many. From this report, it is evident that the Communication Department has fulfilled its remit of being a department of service to the conference, helping the SEC as a community to tell the story of their faith in a vast variety of ways, all centered on the necessity of telling the story of the gospel in a modern and relevant way to today's society. I want to say thank you because it has been my privilege to serve you as your Communication and Media Director for the past 4 years.